Hello, family. Welcome back.
Hello, Seth.
Hello, Andrew. How are you?
I am good. Thank you.
Great to hear. You had any good breakfast?
Uh, if I have good,
Yeah. Did you have a good breakfast?
oh yes, I had lunch as well. I had
Okay,
lunch.
great. Is food nice in Austria?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, coming from Italy, it's yeah,
I mean,
supermarket and cook myself. Yeah, that is good.
one of my dreams is to go to Italy and eat a pizza.
Yeah, that's good. We can find very good pizza in Austria too. That for sure. I know places, so if you come here, I can show you like really Italian with ingredients open and everything. That's really, really
Yeah,
good.
but in Italy, taste is better probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure. It is different. Yeah.
Because of the place, of course.
Yeah. That makes a really important fact. That's a really important factor on the experience of eating for. So yeah, you have to go to Italy, 100%.
Soon, very soon. Okay, we have this Euro dollar set up here, and we have the news coming also.
If you want to look,
This news, I think
yeah,
they're not gonna have like big effects on the market.
yeah.
So I think I'll try EURUSD, but the breakout is not about to be very good. It's around 6 pips. I don't know if we
If you want to have a
can
look,
take this.
um, NU and ZD USD as well.
Is it US dollar? Yeah.
Yeah, there's free traffic and maybe 4 hour is gonna be more interesting.
I mean, the 1 hour needs to make a whole to
Yeah,
recover the
yeah, it's
whole
no way.
candle here.
Yeah,
I don't even think it's gonna come for a retest there. But EU is very close.
mm-hmm.
I think we can make EU work here. It makes perfect sense to continue at least to the next range and fill the whole range. It makes perfect. It's kind of like GU. It looks pretty much the same. I think we can have the same kind of move. And I don't think this news is gonna have big effect also. So I think we can be good on this. I think we can make this work pretty well. Should be good. It's almost 7 pips now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this and around 900 if we can enter would be great too. Whole range is around 17 pips. Stop loss, we're gonna use around 9 pips. Stop loss 8-9 pips, just below the breakout candle. And I think we should be good after that. Do you guys heard the news about Fund and Talent? Big scam? Yeah, we did heard about Fund and Talent. It's just from the beginning I kind of knew. Just the people who were running it, they didn't seem very serious, and I don't know. I couldn't just, with some people, just based on some ties on their looks, if I can say, you can see that there's seriousness there. But above them, I don't know, never really trusted, and they always had these complicated rules that made no sense. FTMO is always simple and clear, so I didn't adopt FTMO, but damn, I didn't like them from the beginning. When there's so many rules, some weird rules, it didn't make sense to have them. But what can we do? Hopefully others doesn't turn the same. I mean, FTMO on the other side is increasing the percentage you're gonna get, and they're reducing, so it's a pretty big difference now. Euro US dollar is straight to the upside. We're not getting any retest here. It's filling the wick, and probably it's gonna go straight to the next zone. Probably. Euro JPY is a little bit of a mess here. A bit of a mess. Big drop on EA. Big push on Aussie dollar. Do we have a setup here on Aussie dollar? It's a weak close above, but it was pretty close to give us a nice close above, a nice breakout. NZD US dollar, it could work. I think, yeah, it's we don't have anything on the left all the way up here, but the pullback needs to be massive here. NZD is coming from or for a retest. I don't know if it's coming. It's a very big range here. It's almost 20 pips. It has to drop a lot here. I think it can drop like 10 pips max, but 20 pips is a lot. I think it's not gonna come all the way down. It's hard. It's gonna be tough for that to happen. What's happening with the charts like this? I don't understand. They're not like showing. Okay, let's test this. I mean, there's still like a gap. Maybe it's just me. GJ has this level, and as you can see, we already got rejected once here. We already got rejected once. We'll see what happens. If you guys see anything, let me know. We're gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go through some pairs to see if anything is happening. Except for NZD US dollar, that it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. We don't know how long, but we'll see. UJ is in this small consolidation box. In GA, nothing big is happening here. Euro NZD. Euro NZD looks like a break and retest here. Right here, right now. But we have a huge zone. It's a little bit complicated. It's a huge zone below. Probably 4 hour, yeah. 4 hour is a big 4 hour zone. Big support on the 4 hour. In the meanwhile, it broke below the 1 hour, but I can't really go against the 4 hour unless we close all the way below this. Then okay, we can do something, but it's just too risky right now. USD CAD buys already. USD CAD is very bearish right now. It's pushing hard to the downside. You gotta be careful. Gold is just consolidating. Eventually it's gonna break either to the upside or to the downside, and probably it's gonna be a big move. Maybe news are gonna help out a bit too. So we're gonna wait and see. Okay, USD CAD is a mess. How about a break and retest on this zone? Looks pretty good. A lot of rejections. Gonna have a nice move to the next zone here. I think around 20 pip range we have. It's pretty good. 15 pips at least. If we have like a 6-7 pip breakout, then a straight retest for more continuation to the next zone. Yeah, this could be good. Aussie dollar is not at a good point to trade right now. There's a huge resistance there. I think it's too risky. It is too risky. NZD US dollar has a zone here. One also lower, but this lower one I don't think it's gonna come. Let's see how many pips is above this one. It's around 5 pips close above. I think we might have a sub-continuation on NZD JPY here, because it looks like it broke the zone. It's making a retest for some more continuation. Could put a stop around here, like 10 pips. Or that's even too much maybe. A wick fail, but yeah. I don't know if we can count this that it already touched the next zone. But I think we're gonna fill the wick here to the upside. This looks like the next zone, but I don't know. Let me check the 4 hour. Yeah, the 4 hour matches. Still, I think we're gonna have some more continuation. Once it turns bullish, we're gonna fill the wick. Maybe a break above everything on the left. That could be good. Then we can have a bigger move. Maybe also a 4 hour close, who knows? GBP NZD still rejecting this. This is a good level for GN here. If we break this, we can have a nice push. And ADNZD, it's really nice resistance here. If it breaks, I don't know, but I would take it. The worst thing is that it's ADNZD. Otherwise, this setup is nice. The setup is pretty nice. For GJ, I'm gonna need to break above 700 here. Yesterday it was a weak breakout, and I think that's why we didn't even look for buys there. But I don't know why we didn't look for sells after it closed below this strong. I made a perfect retest and more continuation. Okay, I'm gonna clean this. USD CAD, there's a chance we might continue down though. I don't know who said buys, but USD CAD can easily melt to the downside. There's a pretty good zone here, but lately it did not respect the level. Like it's going all the way in the middle candle closing. In the meanwhile here it was pretty good. This consolidation box was nice. But then it messed up after this huge drop yesterday. Now we have another huge drop and could work out. Man, we were so unlucky on GU. GU almost came to our level, but we just needed a little bit more. Like a 5 pip range, just a little bit more. I was ready to take it at 850, 860. But unlucky. Didn't come enough. Top 3 forex pairs. Look on my right side. See favorite pairs here on my right side. These are my favorites. News, yeah, there's some USD news. I don't think it's gonna make a lot of movement. This news here. Market manufacturing PMI, this one's gonna make some, and this other one too. There's a lot of news actually, and this CAD news also is gonna have effect. So CAD pairs, USD pairs, gonna be a mess in the next minutes and hours. Now gold is not my favorite. Gold is just a random pair for now. Gold is not my favorite. Gold can be your favorite for one day and the worst the other day. Somebody mentioned GA, but honestly I don't see anything here. The only setup I would look for here is a break out of this whole consolidation box. This would be maybe the best choice here. Otherwise, it's just consolidation. Whatever you take here, it's just gonna get stuck maybe. If this cured candle would break above, that would be crazy and very nice for us. GBP CHF. Look, we don't trade GBP CHF. It's out of our list, but I'm just gonna take a look to see. It's been like, I think, a year or two since we traded last GBP CHF, because it used to ruin our win streak always. We had like 6, 7, 8 wins in a row, and every time we would take a loss would be GBP CHF. So we decided to just remove from the list because it was not working well. You're looking for a retest. 710. I don't know where you're thinking about the retest. About this one? If yes, then it's not valid anymore because price is always price is already at the next zone here. So it's not worth it. You gotta leave this. It's the worst pair ever. Look at this. This is a daily. This is a daily chart. And look at this consolidation. This looks like a 1 hour chart, but it's a daily one. So it's crazy. Too much consolidation. How many pips is this range? 200 pips. Like, it's been stuck here forever. It's been stuck in this consolidation forever. This could be months of consolidation. Wow, it's almost a year. 180 days. This is like 6 months. It's crazy. 6 months in a 200 pip range, not moving at all. There was a time gold blew your account, Samuel. Okay, I bet gold blew everyone's accounts at one point. We all blew accounts with gold at some point. We know that. CAD JPY is going back to that range yesterday, but I guess there's news and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens with GJ. I have doubts that we're gonna have big moves on the other pairs today because it's Friday. We know that we can't expect big moves at the end of the week. Because people close their positions, of course. Nobody wants to hold positions during the weekend. You know, that would be so much stress going on during the weekend. And anything can happen that can affect your positions. Plus, you're gonna have swap and charges and commission. The worst things. What about this EJ? This EJ. The 1 hour is not that clear. The 4 hour has the zone here. But the 4 hour coming this low, I don't know. For a retest. Or the 1 hour. It pushed straight though. USD CAD feels good for a flip on this 1 hour candle. Yeah, would be nice if it flips bearish and fills the wick here. I guess I choose the worst day to do the New York session because there's so many news right now. But anyway, the whole news was kind of the same. We had news during the whole week. plenty of them. Even though the CAD news are in 1 hour, so a lot can happen till the next hour. Do you consider CAD JPY for a break and retest on the 4 hour? If there was no news, then yeah, would be nice. This USD CAD should reject. It's a pretty decent level here. It has to respect this. It has to respect this level. It's very, very good. Herman, welcome back. Welcome back. You too. I mean, the breakout is 12 pips on USD CAD, so only a flip here gives you 12 pips already. Just a flip, let alone filling the whole wick. That's another almost 10 pips maybe. Yeah, it's a 20 pip range just filling the wick. Such a good chance to enter here. I hate that we have news, man. Let's see what this is gonna do. Samuel, ten pip stop loss is not enough here in USD CAD. If we take it, needs to be a 15 pips stop loss. At least. Five minutes. What is going to happen in 5 minutes? Is this? Oh, look at the daily. Man, the daily is crazy. It's crazy. A whole pullback on the daily, and it looks like the previous one closed below this zone, this daily resistance. So it looks like a daily break and retest actually. It's a big chance that we might get some more continuation to the downside. It's a big, big chance. I want to try this so bad. It just looks so good. There's just a chance that it might come deeper. That's the only thing. Coming deeper in the zone. I mean, to the downside, I think up until here, there's nothing. Even if we look left. Wouldn't make sense to go all the way to the upside because there's no reason except for the news moving it. Breakout on Bitcoin. Let's go, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's gonna fly. We said yesterday a break and retest happened somewhere. 260k. Let's go, Bitcoin. It's time. I think I'm gonna wait for the news here to see what happens. If it's not gonna do anything, I might enter USD CAD. Then there's another hour until the CAD news, so we might get like 10 pips until then. It's possible. Two minutes. For this news to happen. Bitcoin will fly. Powell announced US has no plan to ban crypto. Okay, good news. People who trade crypto probably today are flying because there's some movement finally. Because there's been some days that didn't quite move at all. It was very slow. Okay, USD news are in and there's nothing happening. Good news. CAD news are next. Okay, let's see USD CAD. It's pushing a little bit. Look, if we stay away from USD CAD, it looks like we're going to stay away from all of them actually, because it's only USD CAD that has a zone there, a good setup. Otherwise, we might just stay and look what happens, because nothing big is happening. This AD CAD could be something, but it's the same CAD. Sub. Fun happens in the house. CHFJPY. It's a mess. Took any trades? No, not yet. We had. I bet you took it. Did you catch GU? It just didn't come quite for us. We only needed around like 5 pips more, and this could have been a trade of the week here. It's 50 pips push, crazy. We were waiting to enter here, and boom, it rejected earlier. Yeah, unfortunately, unlucky for us. It just needed to come a little bit more because it felt like it's too early to enter. So we waited for more, but once I saw it bullish, I knew it was over. No luck for us today. We're still looking, but the later it gets, better is to stay away from it. Look for GJ, I said only a break above 700 here would be nice, but it doesn't look like we have a chance of breaking right now. Okay, 2% up for today. Good. Still good. I only took that stupid AD and SED today. And now just waiting. This USD CAD is telling me, take me. But guess I'm waiting. I can take half maybe to try it. Aussie dollar, it's not good. Aussie dollar, it's a mess, I think. Aussie dollar is a mess. Well, I thought we're gonna have a setup now. I was hoping, especially for Euro US dollar here, because it closed above, and I said, okay, we're having a setup right away. So I jumped straight. Didn't want to lose this setup. But it didn't come for a retest at all. Unlucky. On Luco. The 4-hour close is coming, okay. So that means if USD CAD stays here, it's not going to be a breakout. It's going to be a very bad close. Big rejection there in USD CAD. Let's see, maybe we made a good decision to not take it at the end of the day. If I would be 99% sure that this news is gonna have big effect on USD CAD, maybe I'd just try it with buy stop and sell stop, because CAD news always move in one direction. If it starts to drop, it's only gonna drop. If it starts to push, it's only gonna push up. It rarely happens to do like slippage and these kind of things. It usually is one direction. It used to be, at least. And we used to trade it sometimes, the news, with the buy stops and sell stops. But now the news are not having like that much effect. Look at this, for example, here. See this huge drop is probably news. 70 pips. This didn't push up then all the way to the downside, straight to the downside. And all the big pushes that you see on USD CAD, they go straight to one side. This one probably was news, 70 pips. This one, if you had buys here, you'd still get 40 pips. Always the same thing happens. Look at this news. Boom, 50 pips. Then after that, of course, came down, but the initial move is what matters. Look at this. 60, 80 pips to the upside. I don't know where price was here, but probably was around here. And usually when I used to trade the news, I used like a 15 pips 15 pips stop loss. NZD US dollar is making a retest where the zone is way lower. But I think if NZD US dollar is going to reject from somewhere, it has to be 130 to where these wicks are, because if it comes all the way down here, it's too risky. It's making a whole pullback of the previous candle, and that's a big one. USD news in 1 hour. USD JPY is in a small consolidation box there, just staying there, chilling. Or right now is about to try to break down. We have like two zones in between, because the previous candles were rejecting higher and the ones on the left are lower. Can't really do anything there for now. There's still time. It's the news in 1 hour. These are gonna have effect, of course. It's not like the previous one. Even though USD CAD making a whole pullback is making me think that the news had actually a few small effect. You had 5 winners in a row before last night. Last night? You mean today? Wait, I don't know how many I've had. I'm gonna look now. I think 5 at least. Do you count yesterday's win that we had? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think, yeah. I think we had 5 5 wins in a row. before this loss, and then we had a loss before these 5 wins. EuroCAD, then we had one win. We had two, three, 4, 5, a lot of wins. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't trust any of these pairs right now because they're making some deep pullbacks. Look at the US dollar now. It's coming all the way to the downside, and USD CAD is also doing a big pullback. I mean, it's getting more dangerous now. I'm not very sure to take a trade. I wanted as early as possible to take this EU setup, but it didn't come straight away because you can see that it did fill the range, right? So we only need that retest first, then filling this range would be easy. But instead it just filled the range. Unlucky. To be honest, I was very tempted to take USD CAD, but yeah, good decision to stay away at the end. We didn't let temptation to take over. No way. Exactly where I expected to reject. I'm not gonna regret if I don't take anything today. Most of the time I never take trades after this time on a Friday, but since I had a loss today, I thought I might find something good to make it back. But what can you do? Nothing is clean enough to take it. Maybe this EJ? What about this EJ? The 4-hour one makes sense to go all the way to the downside. But the thing is that it pushed up first, then it's coming for a retest. And it's coming on the last 15 minutes. That's the bad thing. One hour looks way better than the 4-hour on UJ. What about a fake out on USD? What about a fake out if it closes nice? I'm gonna wait for another 15 minutes to see if we get something. If not, we're gonna go and enjoy the weekend. But let's see. See you, Samuel. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's see, EN. It's rejecting. I don't know if we're gonna have a good close. Ooh, look at GJ. It's a big drop there. That's a big drop. Look at CAD JPY. Finally we can see this candle because it was missing before. I don't know, except for your NZD there, I don't see anything safe to take here. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, Kaka. Have a nice weekend also. Look, this looks like it's gonna close below. It just looks like. Yes. Even if it closes above, we're gonna need a way better than this. Like a 10 pips close. Because USD is pretty volatile. And a good breakout is needed here. $30 USD news and CAD news. No, CAD news in 30 minutes. 48 minutes US dollar news. It's a good thing that we got reject on GJ because for next week we have a strong level here. So the zone is more convincing now. The more rejections, the better it gets. Might stream on Twitch on the weekends, some kind of game, guys. Follow me on Twitch. We might stream some kind of games while we enjoy the weekend. Guys, I think for this week we're done. We don't really have anything right now. I was hoping we could have something, some quick trade during the New York session, but the end of the week is very close and it's already 3 p.m. We're very late on the day almost. You can't expect something nice to happen after this time. I mean, AUD CAD looks good here, but there's gonna be news coming for CAD which probably is gonna ruin this setup. So all we gotta do is leave the charts for now and take some rest, get ready for the next weekend. For now, have a nice day, guys, and see you. See you next week. Same time as always along the session. Not same time as now, but same time as the previous webinar. Thank you guys. We had a good week. Not bad at all. We had a few wins. We had a loss too, but mostly wins, good wins. And hopefully we ended up this week in good terms. See you guys. Thank you all. Have a nice weekend. Thank you guys.